Well, my name is Marcus Davis. I'm a music producer, songwriter, and singer. I ended up here in the Philippines because I brought my wife Amber here to pursue her career as a singing artist. I produced her first album and wrote most of the songs on her first album when we came here to give it a shot after leaving Japan, which we had been also working as musicians for 2 years. Been here about 7.5 years. What's kept me here is every year I've just grown, learned more about myself, and continued to develop as a producer, as a songwriter, and my wife as well has continued to grow as an artist. So we've just made this place home for a while. The thing about the Philippines was at the time when I started, there was a lot of covers records. It was doing a lot of other people's music. And after doing that for a few years, I got introduced to the advertising industry. It was a new challenging thing. Every day we were doing a different genre of music, always original. So making the transition was challenging because the deadlines were much tighter, but it was also a lot more stimulating. My favorite was working with Abel Diab and Jessica Sanchez with Smart Jump In. It was the first time I got to work with international artists here in the Philippines and do a project that really showcased my ability in terms of international quality production, working with artists vocally and mixing. Time Do I Rum did their theme song for the Time Do I Rum Rock Fest. 5, 6, 7, and... And that was great because I'm also the musical director, so I get to travel with the guys. And there's all the biggest bands in the country, from Rico Blanco to Kamikaze to Poloki and Edgar, Wolfgang. They're all part of this production number that I've created, and I get to spend time with them on the road, and that's been awesome too. Well, I think what I do best is different things. That has become my niche. At one point I started off doing a lot of urban music, and then I got into more classical influenced music and love ballads, and then onto rock, and then with the whole EDM craze I got into techno music, electro dance music. So I really do a lot of different genres as well, and that is what I think my specialty is. In this industry, the one major advantage that I have is I've been here long enough to really soak up the culture and get past the language barriers and things, but I'm also very influenced by other cultures. I lived in Japan for 2 years. I spent most of my life in America. I worked with Disney, I worked with Universal Studios. I'm exposed to a lot of different industries and cultures that I'm able to infuse into what I do here in the Philippines. The top of the year, Henry approached me about a possible opportunity to help him develop the audio department in Fluidpost. And after much deliberation, it was just the right move at the right time for me. I was ready for something new. I was ready to help build something from the ground up in advertising. I personally like to work that way. When I came here to the Philippines, I built my career and my wife's career together. We built our careers from the ground up, and it's just the way I like to work. And so when Henry approached me about helping him develop the audio department from the ground up, I couldn't pass up the opportunity. My hopes are that I can help put the audio department on the map, that people could see that this company is truly a one-stop shop. They already have had major success in video, but they're equally capable in audio, and that I could be a part of that process of helping the rest of the industry see that as a legitimate option. There are not very many other arrangers in the country who have some of my background and experience having worked abroad for many years and being raised in a completely different culture, but then adapting to this culture as well. I think that's something that I can bring. And personally, just the way that I think in terms of being open-minded and out of the box, and my approach to music in general, I think is a lot different than the typical Pinoy approach. And so I think I'll be able to set myself apart and help set Fluidpost apart by taking an out-of-the-box approach to this industry. yeah, please feel free to come by, check out the studio. It's a beautiful facility. I'm Marcus Davis, and I've done a lot of different projects ranging from advertising to just the recording industry, and I'd love to sit down with you, play some music, talk about your goals for the future. Maybe we can collaborate. Come join us here at Fluidpost.